All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the studio with me this afternoon, some very, very special guests. You may have seen them in the news. We have the mother and the auntie of Shaquan Saunders, Carolina high school student who was shot and killed at Fairway Club Apartments located right over there off of Pleasantburg, not too far from the Pleasantburg exit. It'll be 2 weeks tomorrow. It happened October 26th. I'll never forget the day. A good friend of mine was getting married on that day. My niece was turning 18. And Shy, you were the mother of Shaquan Saunders, and you were losing your child on that very day. And as a mother of an African-American male, 18 years old, it hit home when I heard your story. And I couldn't even begin to imagine how you felt when all of this happened. Tell us a little bit about your son.
My son, he was a good child. He loved people. He was very giving. You know, he did anything he could for anyone. Mm-hmm. He was headed to college. In August, he was going to North Carolina A&T. You know,
did he have a scholarship?
He did.
Wow. So he already had his plan laid out for him. Mm-hmm. So I know that the media, you know, has put it out there that it was, you know, a situation that happened over a drug transaction gone wrong. You know, as his mother, what would you like to say in defense of that?
My son never got out the car. You know, his window was up.
Right.
So whatever happened on the outside of the car, my son had no knowledge of it.
Okay.
He was in the car with his girlfriend. Mm-hmm. They were laughing and talking.
Okay.
So, you know, like I said, whatever happened on the outside of the car, he had no knowledge. Even if he did take someone to the apartment for whatever reason, he didn't deserve to be killed.
No, he didn't.
You know, he was an unarmed man,
yes.
You know, and he was killed.
So he did not have any gun in the car. He did not have any drugs in the car.
No.
He was sitting in the car with his girlfriend, and he was shot 3 times?
2 times.
2 times.
They shot 3 times, but he was hit 2 times.
And he was pronounced dead on the scene. And the only explanation you've been given is drug deal gone wrong.
Yeah.
And to my understanding, there were 3 other young men responsible for the crime and named suspects. Mm-hmm. We had a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old, and an 18-year-old. Mm-hmm. And as a mother of an African-American man, matter of fact, you have 3 sons, I'm sure that you can only feel the pain that those other parents are feeling, because although they didn't lose their son in the physical sense, they're still losing their son to the law and to the system.
Exactly. You know, I lost my child. I never get to see my child again. But everybody loses, you know, because the guys that did this don't realize what their families are going through also, you know, and then, you know, we still got, I mean, we got a long ways to go, you know, we really do. This is only the beginning for me, you know.
And this was, in your opinion, this was very random, what happened to your son, and it could have happened to anybody's son.
Yes,
because your son was not a high school dropout. He was going to school. He was not selling drugs, as far as you know. He was not carrying a pistol.
Exactly.
He was just caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes.
And even if it's true, what we've been hearing, that, you know, there was a marijuana transaction involved, I hate to say it, but it's true. Most of our kids are smoking or have tried to smoke by the time they're 18. Would you agree?
Yes, that's true.
I did when I was 14 was the first time that I took a puff of it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's the life that we're exposed to.
Exactly.
So that's I'm not one to judge when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Period, point blank.
That still doesn't give nobody reason to kill or rob somebody.
No.
You know.
It doesn't. Not at all.
My son was a giving and caring. He loved people, and he touched a lot of people, you know, and he helped a lot of children. So I want to keep his name alive by starting a foundation in his name called Save My Child. And my sister's here, so she can kind of elaborate a little bit more on what it's about.
Okay, so Dr. Shalisa Lee Steele, you are the sister of Shy and also the auntie of Shaquan, who was murdered for just no reason. It was just a random act of violence.
Right.
Tell us what you guys are doing to keep his legacy alive.
we just felt that it was necessary that no other parent or no other child feel like that they're not wanted. We understand that you can do all that you can do to raise your child the right way, because we understand that Shaquan was raised the right way, and they were just at the wrong place at the wrong time in a good neighborhood that this happened. And we want to show people that it's not about drugs all the time, but we want to help you. We want to help you with your children. If your child is suffering from anything, whether they have low self-esteem, whether they are being bullied at school, whether they need some kind of help to get them through, we want to be there, because we understand that stop the violence, it doesn't start right there. If you can have a gun, but guns don't kill people, people kill people. So we need to be talking to these young people like they are somebody, like they want to go somewhere. We understand that they need help. We need help as parents. We have to understand that we're not the only ones that can reach out to our children. So this foundation will leave the legacy of Shaquan, that if you need something, we're here. If you need somebody to talk to, we're here. If you need a mentor, we are here. If you just need somebody to get you through the lonely nights, because we know as teenagers, you contemplate doing things at times. But we want you to have a number where you can call, a safe place that you can go to and receive help. And that's what we would like to do in the legacy of Shaquan Saunders.
And I love the fact that you guys are taking a negative and making it into something positive. And I think that you're definitely serving Shaquan and his legacy well by doing so. And I understand you guys are kicking off the foundation tomorrow, Carolina High School. Can you give us a little information about that?
Yes, we'll be meeting on Saturday, November the 9th at 2 p.m. at the Carolina High School. It's actually right in front of the Science Place, right next door to Carolina. But you will see everything set up in that area, and we will be out there. And we feel like to all the young people that came and supported him during his death and the burial, that if you really want his name to live on in a positive way, you will take part in this positive act.
Okay, so again, it's happening tomorrow, Carolina High School, starting at 2 p.m. Absolutely free event.
Free food.
And
everybody
everything. Free, you're going to have a music, a DJ out there, and it's just going to be pretty much a big party remembering Shaquan and also carrying on his memory. All right, ladies, well, I appreciate you stopping by. I'm going to get this interview on YouTube as well as on Facebook. I'm going to tag you guys in it so people in the community can reach out to you personally if they have any questions, if they'd like to offer their support, whatever it may be. Are you guys cool with that?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. Well, I appreciate you all stopping by the Kelly Mack Show. We'll see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. at Carolina High School, and I wish you all the best.